And the story continues of one man's triumph to the top of Kilimanjaro. It's all about persistence.
And Diamox.
And Diamox. And oxygen. And pure glucose. Hot chocolate with sugar. Thank you. Good morning guys, Friday 29th of December and we are day 3 on our 7-day Lemosha route, climbing up Mount Kilimanjaro. We wake up to this super cold morning. It gets about 1 degree in the morning and a 10-degree day if the sun's not out. But as you can see, absolutely awesome morning. The sun's rising up just behind Kilimanjaro, behind me there. We are at Shira Camp number 2. We are at about 3,850 meters elevation, which is where we slept last night. And yeah, this camp is on the west side of Kilimanjaro, so sun rising in the east, so you can see it just behind me there. The distance we're covering is the same as yesterday, about 10 kilometers to the next camp, but we are going to take it a lot slower. So the 10Ks took us 4 hours to cover yesterday, but today, pole, the plan is to take up about 6 hours to do the same distance, but there is a little bit more of a elevation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass the lava tower, we're gonna elevate to 4-6, have lunch there, should get there hopefully at about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, spend 1 or 2 hours to acclimatize to that elevation, and then make our way back down to Barranco Camp, which is actually the same elevation as this at 3,900. So feeling 100% again this morning, 10 out of 10. The Diamox last night helped. Throbbing headache went away, so yep, 100% good. Just a bit of a tingly fingers as you would expect. Some of the other guys I'm experienced and annoyingly went to the toilet a lot last night when it's 1 degree or less at night time. Can't say the same for Gab though. He has gotten worse. He's on oxygen right now. Loaded him up with glucose and oxygen. He is feeling a little bit better, but it is probably a false sense of feeling, but we'll see. We'll see after he has his oxygen if he can continue today.
Have you bleed?
Yeah.
Yeah, my nose was bleeding last night. Is it bleeding now?
So how was your night in general?
I can't move without pain. So I tried to sit up. Lying down is so painful. So you know how you said yesterday when I move, get up in the morning, don't get up straight away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. And still, like, every movement is just painful and I just want to close my eyes.
Yeah.
Morning team.
The first round in skating, we used to have 2 different steps.
These toilets here are definitely worth it. You put this up, open it up, and then you could flush. Nice and comfortable and clean. How good is that? Feeling good, man?
I feel better.
You can do it.
The headache's not sharp anymore.
Yeah.
Like the vomit helped a lot.
Today is the story of one man's journey. One man's journey to the top of Africa, to Mount Kilimanjaro. The story of one man's triumph through his challenges. Will he make it? He will make it to the peak.
It's a George Bush.
Team Rhino led by Jackson today.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Antim.
Everyone 10 out of 10.
Pole. So far for me.
Yeah. I think it just depends how you do it, because you
Team
can do
Rhino.
it totally on your own. Yeah. See up at the top, you've got the nose, the lips, and then it goes down underneath her chin. And you've got her neck, and you've got her stomach, and she's sleeping underneath the layer of snow right now.
So that's a sleeping woman there, and then her head is covered in the shroud of cloud.
Yeah, she's dreaming.
Oh, nice.
Dreaming wonderful thoughts about giving us a clear summit night and no rain on the trek.
And we are going to meet her in 3 days. the African Queen.
Yes, we shall.
All right, just checking in. First rest stop, we have done 1.5 hours and ascended about 170 meters. And as you can see, lots of people making their way up. But it's a good time to hydrate and have some snacks.
One dream, one team.
Need a deep breath every time you do that. Gab's doing alright. Gab's just somewhere down there with Innocent, but I think he'll make it up. No problems. Hakuna Matata. O-R-O-R-I-O?
Yes.
Oreo.
Yeah.
I like Oreos. You know the biscuit? How long have you been a guide for?
I've been guide for 12 years.
12 years, okay.
12 years.
And then with Alteza?
Yeah, I worked for Alteza for 7 years.
Oh, okay, so you're one of the longer ones.
Long, yeah. Long.
Yeah, the other ones I asked.
Yeah.
2-3 years.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
You're old school Alteza.
Yeah, sure.
How old company is Alteza?
More than 20 years.
20 years already. Have you done all the different routes to Kilimanjaro?
Yes, for me I do all route.
All of them?
Full route guide.
Which one do you like doing?
I like Lemosho.
Oh, you like Lemosho the best? Yeah.
One, yeah.
More slower pace? A bit easier?
Yeah, it's easy because Lemosho, there is a good attraction.
Yeah.
You can see good environment scan.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
And also you can see all 3 peaks of Kilimanjaro. The first one is Shira Peak, where we are from. You see like a Shira Plateau. The second peak will be Mawenzi Peak. We'll see when we reach at the base camp. Last one is Kibo.
Yeah.
The Kibo is where we are going for the summit.
Yep.
And the inside is the Kibo, there is a signboard written Uhuru Peak.
Uhuru Peak, yeah, that's the one.
Uhuru means in our language means freedom. This name given when we gain our independence in 1961 from British.
Yep.
So our top military commander brings the flag of Tanzania and the national torch to the top and baptize the name Freedom Peak. Because during colonialism we are under German.
Yep.
And later British.
The name Tanzania is a combination
of Tanganyika
and Zanzibar.
Yeah. Tanganyika, Tan and Zanzibar make the name Tanzania.
Tanzania, yeah. And that was like early 1950s?
1964.
Oh, 1964, same time you...
Unification, Union,
Yeah.
It was 1964.
And the story continues of one man's triumph. To the top of Kilimanjaro, one challenge at a time. This is the struggles of humanity and how they are overcome. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. It's all about persistence.
And Diamox.
And Diamox. And oxygen. And pure glucose. No challenge is too hard. No challenge is too difficult. We have made it up our first semi-decent ascent and we are just taking another break here. And as you can see over there, we are crossing the valley. Now that we've made it up, cross the long valley through there and then back up, heading away to Lava Tower. So we are just at 3 hours in actually. 3 hours, 2.5 kilometers in and we have ascended 400 meters. So that means we are well into the 4,250 mark.
We're excited to perform.
I would say this is pretty much just an endurance test, you know, as long as the altitude doesn't get to you. If you hydrate well, if you eat your snacks every so often and you fuel yourself, I'm treating it pretty much just like a half Ironman, just like a triathlon. You know, it's a 6 to 7 hour long event. The first hour swimming for me is the worst, and you know, after the first hour of hiking you're all warmed up, and then the next 3.5 hours is like the bike, the main event, the long haul, up and down, elevation. The last 2 hours is just the half marathon, it's the home stretch, so you just gotta pull through, and the whole time you're eating and drinking little sips throughout the whole thing, so treating it very similar to that. Good work, my man. Killing it. How you feeling?
Right.
Hey?
Right.
wrecked. Any worse than start of the day, or getting a tad bit better?
Better. But moments of strength and moments of weakness.
Ah yeah, nice man. Nice and easy in the sun. Go with the Kilimanjaro. So honey would be really good. Oh man, that was a hard slog. Hard slog that last stretch. We have been going for 4 hours and 45 minutes now, and we are at 4,400 meters. And this is actually the point where we need to ascend another 200 meters to lunch, so to get to 4,600, which apparently is another 1 to 2 hours max. So we are probably going a little bit slower than anticipated, but I think everyone is feeling okay due to the slower pace, so that's what's important. Oh man, started feeling a little bit. No headaches, but as you go up, you do start to get like a little sleepy or tired, and your eyes just start dropping, and you kind of just walking pole, like really slow, like dead walking, like zombie walking, and you kind of just half awake like this. I think that's a sign of the altitude for sure. About another 150 meters elevation and volcano, what is it? Volcano rock? I think I got that wrong. But the general consensus is if you could see it, it's about an hour away. Just under 6 hours, 5 hours and 43. And we have now finally made it to Lava Tower Camp. Not Volcano Rock. Lava Tower Camp, all the way up, 4,600. Whew, what a mission. That time is literally like my fastest half Ironman time. The time it took me to do that, I could have done a half Ironman. That is how long these things take. Ah yes, lunchtime. Oh, look at this champion. First one here. Go Gab, smashed it. We didn't even catch up to you. You feeling good? Or still the same? Tired? Nice man. Good work.
Here I have a coconut stew. I have a pancake. I have a fried chicken and the fish.
Probably just the same as us, I reckon.
Okay, it's nothing. Especially
0.
80, 89?
80,
82.
82% and 97 heart rate. 86, 87, 100 heart rate. 90 and 80 at 4.6. Look at that, Garmin's pretty accurate, right on 90 as well. 4.614. After lunch now, and we are now on our big descent. Started raining a little bit, so we've got our rain gear on, but luckily it stopped. Thank God for that. But it's all downhill from here, guys. Finally, we have now made it to Barranco Camp at 3,900 meters, and it was such a massive day today. Holy crap, it was like 8.5 to 9 hours on the road hiking, all the way up from 3,850 to 4,600 just to come back all the way down. Oh man, I was starting to feel it in the legs, but we have made it to this camp here and everyone's settling in. It actually got dark pretty fast. We only arrived maybe 45 minutes ago, and you actually could see the peak. The sun was out, you could see Barranco Wall in the background, but I changed, went to the toilet, and all of a sudden it the mist and the clouds came through. So this is camp, so I'll have to show you what it looks like tomorrow morning. Here you can see our journey today from this first red dot all the way up to 4600, and then from here after lunch went back down to camp. And surprisingly as well, in the middle of whoop whoop, we've got internet. 1 bar of 4G, hell yeah. They're all changed now, nice and comfortable in my merino wool liners, top and bottom, and my fleece, top and bottom as well. Bought it all brand new for this trek, and let me just say, it is 100% worth it. Glad I invested in this clothing, because I don't think this will be the last time I'll be doing these kind of things. As you could see, if you've been along the journey so far, pretty awesome experience. But anyway, that's gonna do us for today. A massive day. So if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see if the rhinos make it up to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro, definitely subscribe down below. Leave any comments, I'll definitely get to them, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.